I've spent years in front of this mic sharing my at-home skincare lessons, along with over a decade of teaching skincare practices, routines, tips, and lessons to thousands of my clients at my day spa. But one lesson I've learned privately this year is the very real link between managing a hectic lifestyle and fitting in your important skincare routine. I spent so many years thinking that practicing a balanced, mindful lifestyle was not at all a part of my skincare routine. But after conquering many hectic challenges with a new baby and finally entering my happiest, most focused season yet, I now realize that mindfulness and skincare are absolutely related. And here's what else I know with absolute certainty. Healthy, glowing skin does not have to be complicated. In fact, there is no greater recipe for burnout than incorporating a 16-step nightly skincare routine that you will not be able to keep up with. So I created my free 7-day skincare guide, which is unlike anything I have seen before, where I give you a simple but effective morning and evening skincare routine with the option of adding in some of my specialized extras. I created this free guide to help you get on your way to achieving your healthiest looking skin. Because when your skin looks healthy and glowing, you feel more confident and ready to show up fully in life. Listen, I am not a health expert, but I am a skincare expert and have learned many skincare lessons along the way as a master esthetician, and I want to share them with you. Go to lindsayholder.com/guide to grab your free 7-day skincare guide. That's lindsayholder.com/guide, and that's Lindsay with an E. All right, let's get back to the show. How is your January going? Are you keeping up those skincare resolutions? Well, I am so excited this year because I'm going to be here for you this year in 2024. We are going to do so good with our skincare. However, I also want you to know at the same time that I am also the type of person to give you grace when you need it. So I think it's just a dual combination of I'm going to get you there with your skin, but there's going to be times to give yourself grace, and it's okay. Because I know that we really push each other, and our friends push us, our family and ourselves to like do all of our New Year's resolutions. We're going for it, but then life happens and we need to give ourselves grace. And that's what this episode is about. I'm going to tell you what I mean. I'm going to tell you how to get through this. I'm also going to give you some great tips too to get your skin where you need to go. So let's go. I'm really excited. I wanted to start off by just telling you some things that what I just couldn't do this year and also what I'm going to do this year. So because I think it's important to let you know that I talk about skin a lot and like all this stuff. It's so exciting that we do it to our skin, but I'm human too. And there's times when you're just have a lot going on and you need to just be okay to say no to certain things. And I'm going to tell you how to say no to your skin at certain times and also when to push your skin. So here's some things that I just did a small little list of what like last year I just couldn't do. I couldn't use my real plates at Thanksgiving. It was just paper plate kind of year, folks. That's just the way it was. And I'm usually like, I want the dishes out. I want this beautiful setting. And Ashley's the exact opposite. My co-host Ashley and my sister, she's like paper plates all the way for every holiday. That's the way she does it. And I like to really go all out. However, I had a baby under 1 and that ain't happening this year. So real plates at Thanksgiving. I think that's probably why I'm doing a Give Yourself Grace episode is because in my life situation, I'm like, it's okay. You get a pass. I just couldn't put out my luminaries. I know we're past the holidays, but I just want to let you know, I just couldn't put out my luminaries at Christmas. And there's these beautiful little bags that I put outside and I would light them up. They were so glowy down the driveway. Well, that ain't happening. That did not happen this year. And my special old timey Christmas candles that are so cute and charming that I put on my Christmas tree. They are just so darling. They look like an old timey candle. And then you like clip them on to the branches. They are so cozy, but those didn't even make, no pun intended, like the light of day or light of night. Forget that. That is going to happen this coming year. Maybe we'll see. So I love fresh flowers, but this year I just couldn't do the upkeep. I'm like, I cannot I can't do it. I can't like keep up with this upkeep. So I do it every now and then, but not like I used to. And that is okay. And a few things I wanted to tell you what I did for, well, home self-care. And it's really made a difference for where I'm at in my stage of my life. So I don't know what stage of life you're in it, but I'm just in a different phase right now. So I've had to do a lot of things more at home. So I traded going to the gym for my at-home gym workout. And if you've listened to a few of my episodes, you know that I'm obsessed with the Caroline Gervain workouts. They're at home. I am getting amazing results. In fact, I'm getting better results with her workouts than I am when I was going to the gym. And I think it's because at the gym, I'm just kind of doing my own thing. Hers are so targeted and they are the hardest workouts. And I want to give you a tip that I do with her workouts. Should be like a spokesperson for her because she has really just she's getting me into really good shape. My tip is I can't do all of the things that she does on her sets. Like she'll have okay, here's an example. She'll have like this bar that she gets on, bar dips. Well, I'm not about to do a full bar dip, nor do I have a set of bars that I can do a dip down. So I Googled what I could do instead. So I Googled like bar dip alternatives. And so I screenshot what that exercise looks like with a weight. And then I put it in a folder in my phone called like weight alternatives, or it's either that or exercise alternatives. And that way I can quickly pop up and see, okay, I can't do what she's doing. I can do alternative. And so that translated to skincare with me too. I thought, oh, this is interesting. Sometimes I'm not able to do this tonight, so I'll do this instead. So I thought I should do like a this or that kind of thing. So let me know what you think about that. Send me a chat in Instagram, Lindsay R. Holder. Let me know if you want like a this versus that. I thought that would be really cool. Like if you didn't have this device, let me show you how to use this. You can use this instead to get similar results. I thought that would be kind of neat. So let me know what you think about that. Another thing that I did, I used to go to the regular manicurist that I made an appointment with, but right now with my schedule, I'm very limited to my workflow in a very specific time frame. And then I don't have childcare after that. So it's just not possible for me right now. So I do my manicures mainly at home right now. And during the winter, I mentioned this before on the previous episode, I take a break on my pedicures. Like I give myself, like I trim my nails, I file, I do all that, but I don't actually polish my toenails. I give my toenails a break. And I'll go back to my pedicures starting when sandal season comes about. So I don't even have to worry about that. And my nails, I really, really obsessed right now with the find that I found last year, which is by Manucurist, Manucurist. Look down in the show notes for our link to we have a special code with them. But I found them, they're plant-based polishes with an LED light instead of a UV light. And it is exceptional. So it goes on like a gel, feels like a gel, but it comes off like a polish. Does not ruin my nails. Looks like I got a manicure. No lie. So I ordered some other items around their Christmas holiday special that I'm really loving. And I'm putting on like their hand cream and their nail oil every night just to soften my cuticles. So I'm paying a lot more attention to my nails because I'm doing them at home, but it's also very just convenient, easy to use. That's what I traded in for that. I just ordered an at-home hair kit from Madison Reed. I've never heard about this before. I'm excited to try it. It's literally on its way because I'm trying to reduce my in-salon visits because I just don't have the time right now. So I love getting my hair done. I've always done it, but right now I just need to do it at home. So they had a way where they could just match my color. And so we'll see how it goes. But if it does, that will reduce my salon visits. So I'm just imagining me at home with my hair being like I'm touching up my roots at the same time. And then I'm going to have my facial mask on while I'm doing my nails. And then I'm like, okay, I am skin stacking that, knocking out everything. And I may put a self tanner on and let that sit at the same time. Like we're really going for it. Meal prep. So the same thing when I'm doing for my meals, because I want to just spend as little time in the kitchen as possible. Do I love eating? Yes. Oh my gosh, I love eating. My diet right now is very restrictive because my acupuncturist took out my dairy, gluten, and sugar. So I really do have to meal prep. Really do not go out to eat that much because it's just so like depressing because I'm like, oh, I can only get this salad with grilled chicken. And so anyway, it's easier for me to meal prep at home. Of course, every now and then for holidays, I am going to live a little and indulge. So I am going to give myself grace during that. So there we go. There's the grace word. But I am doing meal prep. So for Monday through Friday, I am typically eating the same thing for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And same thing with Ellison because I'm making his food now. And it is a game changer. And by the way, I'm also getting really good in the kitchen. And the things that I even make for Ellison, I'm like, you know what? I really have a hard time getting my veggies in. And I know what's so good for your skin. And I have to make him like these purees and they're really good. And I thought, I'm going to actually make additional one for me. And what I mean by that is last night I made beets and apples and I pureed it together. It was so good. I didn't have to add any extra sugars. Beets are excellent for you and apples give it that natural sweetness. And of course, those are good for you. They both have great fiber in them. And I thought, I'm going to start doing this. And I love the one thing I don't mind eating is avocados because I really do like avocados. But I put in another puree that I made for him. He loved it. It was black beans, sweet potato, and get this, zucchini squash. I thought, and I ate it and it was really good. And I thought, I am going to start making this along to get in my fruits and veggies more. And just kind of tinker around with it. And I may include that because you guys know that I'm working on that skin cookbook. So that may come out later this year, but I want to make sure that it's just absolutely perfect. And I'm just perfecting it because I'm just a perfectionist, which is good because you want your esthetician to be really OCD in certain things. With skincare, I have a system. Now I do give myself grace with that system but I'm repetitive. I usually use my same devices. Of course, my job is to find new devices. So I do that as well. And I do dabble in, okay, I need to check out this product, but I do have also the same products that I really like to use because I get great results with those. And I want to make sure that I just like that consistency. It's also really nice to know that, okay, I'm so tired tonight. I'm exhausted and I know my system down. Now, the reason why I'm going over all of this with you and I'm just sharing this is because I know that we are in January. We have all these amazing skincare goals. I am here to help you. Like I said before, I'm here to help you achieve those goals. But again, I just want to reemphasize, I do want you to know that I'm not judging you if you don't get your routine done that night because life happens. And it can be just simple things like you're tired. You had a lot going on or you just don't have the energy that day. It's okay. But what I'm going to share my lazy routine where you just can barely wash your face, but you still want results. I'm going to give you that. It really is simple. And it's funny because you can just do this and then the next day you can do a killer skincare routine. So I'm not giving you an excuse to do this every day. Let's be clear about that. I'm just giving you grace when you have those nights that you're just too tired. So I'm going to give you my lazy skincare routine. So keep this, know this, but then you do have to get back on the skin horse the next night or the night after that. But let's say you're sick or whatever, stuff like that. We all know by now that in order to have beautiful, youthful, glowing skin, you must have a self-care routine. But what does that look like? Well, as a master esthetician of over 13 years and former spa owner, I have countless skincare routines and I'm going to share them with you. Each one designed to address a different issue from unclogging pores and decreasing their appearance to tightening up loose skin and keeping it firm. All of these routines can be found in one place inside my LaPree Beauty membership. Do one tonight. Just head to lindsayholder.com and join LaPree Beauty. Inside, you will find all of my skincare videos personalized just for you. Enjoy. First of all, what you want to do is you do an oil cleanse to get everything off. You can do a balm too. So you can do oil cleanse or a balm. I do try to do this at least for 1 minute. Try to do 1 to 3 minutes to add that facial massage and lymphatic drainage. So you're at least moving out those toxins. You're reducing that puffiness. So I'm trying, you're relaxing those facial muscles. You're working them out. So I'm trying to maximize your results and by adding that in there, that's going to give you results. It's really important to move your toxins out, to move everything through your lymph and do that facial massage. Get your muscles going. That's really important. For my really lazy days, when I can't even bother to do any acids, retinol, whatever, that it just takes longer, or my droplet with retinol, but I want to feel really good about my skin, I do a second cleanse with a cleanser that also has a manual exfoliant. I rotate between my manual exfoliant. So, I was thinking, do I even want to give an example? Because I do rotate between some of them, but right now I am using the Circadia Honey Exfoliator. That is a really lovely one. It's creamy. It smells good because it's got the honey in there. It's super easy to glide around my face. It gives me a nice glow. And I just like it. Okay. I just really like it. It makes my skin feel good. So then, even though I'm exhausted, I'm like, all right, I at least did that. I'm in the shower. I'm getting all this stuff done. After I get out, while my skin's still damp, I do a quick cotton round swipe with the toner to pH balance my skin. And then I literally just slap on some OneSkin. As you know, I'm obsessed with OneSkin, but I know it's a skin supplement. It truly makes a difference in my skin. It has their peptide formula that the molecular structure is formulated to drive super deep into the skin. And I know that, all right, I cleansed my skin, I toned it, and then I put a skin supplement that's going to actually drive results. So that's what you're looking for. So you notice that I have skipped multiple steps in here. I didn't even add on a serum. I didn't put my oil overnight. I didn't have any devices. It's okay. This is my lazy way of doing that. So it's funny because I hear some estheticians and they'll say, oh, no matter what, I do my entire skincare routine. I don't care if I'm like, it doesn't even matter how tired I am, or even if I don't really drink. Every now and then I'll have something, but they're like, even if I'm, had drinks at night and I can't do it. And I thought, really? I just don't believe that. So I just roll my eyes usually and go, come on. There are some nights where you are just plain exhausted and you want to do the bare minimum. And we are all human. And so I give you permission to every now and then do the bare minimum. You can always make up for it the next night, and you can go all in. You can do your derma roll, your LED light, high frequency Luma laser, droplet with collagen capsule. You can do your super skin routine, but every now and then you're going to have a lazy day, and I give you grace with that. And I'm okay with that because you can bump up to your super skin routine. In fact, I have routines. When you're ready to do those super skin routines, we just did one for the holidays. It's episode 141, holiday skin and beauty tips. So what you do when I shout out an episode, we are starting to do this new, you can just go to lindsayholder.com / and then the episode. So that one would be lindsayholder.com / 141 because it's the holiday episode, holiday skin and beauty tips, lindsayholder.com / 141. Another episode, it's really good. It is episode 129. So lindsayholder.com / 129. It's called Beauty Magic. Oh, that's a good one. I mean, even the title, right? What's that about? And then I really love the episode. It's also a good one. It's Lindsay's Beauty and Skin Parfait, episode 126. That's lindsayholder.com / 126. So that will take you straight to those episodes. You can listen to those and see what in the world is beauty magic. What in the world is a beauty and skin parfait? I got you. You just go there and it's right there. Let's do this. As you prepare for your skincare goals, I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. I know some questions that you may have are this, like, when do I do this? When do I add my moisturizer? When do I add my oil? When do I add my acids? I'm so overwhelmed. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. When should I be adding this to the routine? I'm not sure how many times a week I need to do this. These are some questions you may ask yourself. I don't know how this device works. When do I do this device? Is this before serum, after serum? How many times a week? How long do I do it on my skin? Some of those questions can lead you, honestly, to just forget about it. I'm just not going to do it at all because it's overwhelming. It reminds me of when I am about to cook something and I look at the recipe, or I'll hear somebody talk about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, that sounds like so much work. I just stop. I can't even do it. So that's why I like more simple recipes that are easy to do. And that's why I like meal prep, because it's just like done and simple. I'm actually, believe it or not, simple with my skin. It may sound like I'm not sometimes, but I really am. You'll notice I really repeat things a lot because your skin, I mean, it was the same thing, the same devices. And I just think that's easier. And plus, I'm getting results. I would love the opportunity to help you this year because I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. So I'm going to help you with this overwhelm, and I'm going to take the guesswork out of all of it. So where do you start? It's very easy. You could just do this simple, easy task. Go to lindsayholder.com, download my free weekly skincare routine, because just start there. Okay. It's super cute. It's printable. You can easily put it on your skincare cabinet, or you can even just tape it to your bathroom wall if you want. But because it has every night the steps that you need to take for that day, and then you don't have to think about it. You literally just go down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights. You're like, oh, I don't even have to think about this. I could just read what's on this skincare routine. So I've done it for you. I'm going to add another calendar this year inside for our members only that goes over skincare and beauty tools as well. So that's my next calendar. But for right now, I want you to just download this, step 1 for January. And then once you've kept up with this routine, then you can slowly add in other devices, slowly add other products and protocols. So we're going to start with the basics. We're going to start slow and go at your own pace. And when you're ready, then we're going to add more. I think that I was just thinking about what would be not overwhelming for me. And I thought that would not be overwhelming for me. Okay, I can do it. I can print this out. I can follow these instructions. And if I can do this, then I'll reward myself for adding something in new that's good for my skin. And also, I do want to make another point. I don't want you to spend a ton of money on a lot of skincare products that you're not going to use, because skincare products do have an expiration date and you need to use those up, and they last longer than you think they are going to, because you really don't need to use a lot of the product. Sometimes we think, oh my gosh, there's not much skincare product. It's such a small bottle. It should last you a good bit. So keep that in mind. And it makes me think, gosh, I should do an episode on like how much of a product to use and how long it should last. I feel like that would be a good episode. Does that interest you? You can also DM me. Just let me know. I want to hear from you. Go to Lindsay R. Holder on Instagram. Let me know. And maybe I could do a podcast episode on that. I feel like that would be really fun to do. But go at your own pace. You will notice when you're doing this, your skin's going to look better. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to feel confident. You're like, wow, I don't need to use all this makeup because my skin is looking darn good. And that is what my goal is for you. My other goal is for just have skin clarity, right? On what works well for your skin and just a good skin knowledge base for you. I'm excited for you to understand products this year that you didn't before and understand your skin and how things work. I am excited. 2024 is going to be your year of skin and taking care of yourself. And I am here there for you, right? But go at your own pace. When you're ready, we'll get to the other stuff. I know that when I look better with my skin, I feel better. And I can just, I don't know, I feel like I can accomplish more through the day. It just makes me feel good. I know this is so silly, but I even have, I'm really telling you about myself now. I have in my notes because last night, I had more home stuff to do. So I didn't have enough room for my skincare last night. So this is a good example. So last night, I'm just telling you, this is just real life here. So last night I thought, wow, there's a lot of things that I want to do. Oh, you know what? I'll get out my phone right now because I have it in my notes. If I miss something, here's my list. I put it in my notes section of my phone. So I said to do Wednesday. So I'm recording this on a Tuesday. And then this is my list for today, which is Wednesday. So last night I had more home stuff to do. So what that means is I needed to get my house up to date. So I needed to put some things up that I needed to. I needed to fold my clothes and put those up. I needed to meal prep some stuff that I needed to do. And that took a while. I needed to empty the dishwasher. I needed to load the dishwasher. I needed to clean up my room. I needed to clean up my office a little bit. I needed to pay some invoices, and oh my gosh, what's such a pain is that the expiration date on my credit card is expiring this year. So I have to go into on my auto pays and I have to update that. But that takes time, right? Just little things like that. So what I noticed, because the clock's ticking, because I really want to go to bed earlier this year and give myself some me time, like read a book. I'm really into this microneedling book right now. I'll share with that a little bit later. It's so good. So I'm excited to reward myself to do that. So what I did really quick was I did this exact skin protocol last night. I did my lazy routine last night because tonight, what I'm going to do, I got all my house stuff done. So tonight I'm rewarding myself with my self-care stuff. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to wash my hair tonight. I know that sounds silly. Oh, wash your hair. Yeah, but see, I have to be on video this week. So it's not just about washing your hair. I also have to dry my hair or it'll be a frizzy mess. That's going to take time. And when I wash my hair, I do a scalp tool because I want to get the blood circulation. I do my rosemary oil. It's a whole thing. So I know that sounds silly, but it actually takes a while. I've got to derma roll tonight. So I wanted to make sure. So I prepped my needle. So I have it ready to derma roll. I've got to shave. I mean, I'm just letting you know, it's time to shave. I don't have to shave that often because I had laser hair removal, but every now and then I need to. But by the way, that's the best gift you can give yourself. If you can give yourself, it's an excellent time to do it this time of year is your laser hair removal because you want to get prepped for spring and summer, but it is the best. You don't have to shave your legs on your underarms. Oh my gosh, it's the best thing I ever did. I want to put tannin lotion on, but you know what? I'm probably actually going to do that tomorrow morning because I believe you need I will do that tomorrow morning because you need your follicles to close a little bit. So I'm not going to shave and then put tannin lotion on. I'm going to just shave my nails. So I talked to you about manicures. Well, I just took off my polish last night. I had the sparkle black polish with manicures on. So tonight I'm going to change my polish because I'm going to be on video on Thursday. So I've got to do that. So I will probably put a mask on, like a facial mask while I'm doing that. And then after I derma roll, I am going to do my droplet. I'm going to do the collagen capsule, and then I'm going to do my Current Body LED mask. So that is what I'm going to do tonight. Of course, after that, I'll probably do the OneSkin after that. So that is going to be my skincare protocol for tonight. I just wanted to give you an example of what I mean. Like last night I had to be lazy, and then but tonight I'm gonna kick it up. I've got it ready. Another thing that I did last night to make my day go faster, and because I believe it's for everything is on the inside will reflect on the outside. So I told you I did a little bit of meal prep. So I did that, but I also did stuff like I made my nut milk. So I have that NUTR, that Nutter milk maker. So I did that last night. And what I did was my supplements that I take, I know you can get those round things for you can put the pills, but I didn't have one of those last night. So I just got small snack size baggies and I got like 6 of them. I'm just going to do 3 days for now. And I did 3 a.m.s and 3 p.m.s. And I put all my supplements ready to go. And I also take other packets, like I have a vitamin C liposomal packet by Symbiotica I have the greens actually one by Symbiotica, and a elderberry one. So I take those. But I listed them all out along with my colostrum and my collagen. So everything was ready to go because I had a 9:30 meeting. So I have to get ready for the day, eat supplements, like everything has to be ready to go before my 9:30 meeting. And then I work straight until 4:30. So I don't have time to waste. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a peek inside my couple of nights, how it looks for me. And I hope that helps for you. I want to get you just ready to have a daily skincare routine to keep up, and you don't have to feel overwhelmed. And I'm here for you. So I'm really excited. So anyway, just head to lindsayholder.com, download your free printable skincare guide today. That's going to get you started, and we're going to start from there. This is kind of funny though. If you can't do it today, I give you grace, but then I want you to download it tomorrow. Okay. Thank you so much for listening. We are going to have the best skin of our life this year. And guess what? I am here for you this whole year. I am so excited. We are going to do it. I've already got my good skin, and I'm going to help you get your good skin. See you next Tuesday, but also don't forget your guide. And if you have a lazy skincare day tonight, I want you to have a super skin day tomorrow. Okay. You guys take care. I'll see you next week.